Next item on our agenda is presentations to the board, early college high school design. Ms. Bowman, if you give introduction there, please, ma'am.
Yes, sir. We have Irene Gagliani from PBK tonight to go over the design for our early college high school that will be hopefully going out for bid next week.
Thank you. Good evening, Mr. Davis, members of the board, Dr. Brown. That is a tough spot you put me in to follow all those students. I cannot match that by any stretch of the imagination, but we're excited to be here. No, you don't want me to sing. We just want to give you an update on the design development of the early college high school. As you know, we were here a few months back to present to you the concept. So as you see up here, this is the floor plan for the area that we're renovating into the early college high school at Haltom High School. The location is on the second floor in the back over the library area of the building. And what we will be doing is taking that long, wide hallway where lockers used to be and turn that into the office spaces for the early college high school. Currently, where the science lab is, which we're building, there's a custodial closet in the school store. So the first thing we would do is relocate the school store to that hallway. And then we would have these offices and the custodial office as well. And then we would have the main entry to the early college high school, followed by where there would be a receptionist leading to a counselor and a principal's office. All the areas outside the classrooms will be filled with collaboration spaces, so areas for the students to spill over and have activities and work together. The 3 classrooms we're pretty much leaving alone, other than we'll receive a coat of paint as part of the renovation. And then the biggest part of it is the creation of a science lab in the center of the high school, so that the students have access to that during the day. We're also enclosing back here. There's an existing door that separates us from the rest of the campus. We're turning that door around to separate it. So during the day, these students will remain here most of the time, but they'll have access to the cafeteria, the library, and some of the other programs in the building. The last time we were here, you guys expressed some concern trying to understand the exiting out of the building for other students, since we're blocking that area with the high school. So just showing you, these are the 2 exits that are adjacent to this area. So this is 140 feet of distance, and this is 180. So what we're adding is about 35 feet extra of distance, but the fire marshal is happy with the exiting that we have. And obviously, this will still be an exit right here. This is a 3D rendering to show you a little bit of what this would look like, which is this is the entry to the early college high school with the offices right there. The school store, which would open up and have some areas for collaboration as well. Then the science lab and the classrooms over here. We will be bidding an alternate proposal. If you know Haltom High School, they have in the hallways a tile with a burgundy stripe that goes across it. We're covering that up in this whole area so that we can fur out the wall and bring power and data into those offices. So what we would do is continue that material down the hallway, so then the whole wall would look the same. But we're taking that as an alternate since it's outside of the scope of the early college high school. This is an image showing what the entrance to the early college high school would look like. So right off the bat, you'd see the logo, so it would be branded for everybody to see and know that that's a separate area of the building. And this is a view of the classrooms. As I said, we're just going to be repainting those, but leaving everything else alone. This is that enclosed stairway. And then this is a science lab. And one of the biggest differences we have today from when we were here before is we found this wall that's existing right here is a load-bearing wall. So we're going to remove a load-bearing wall and drop in a column so that we're going to be able to structurally span that area. So that was a surprise. Nobody knew that that area was there. So we're going to be, again, we're going to have to shore this up during construction, put in the column, and then be able to work the lab around it. So our construction cost is similar to where we were before. The structural changes that we're having to go through are affecting the budget a little bit. So a construction cost is $710,000, I'm sorry, with $75,000 in structural changes. Inflation till bid date, we're planning to bid in February. It's $110,000, just under, and then you see the rest of the budget making the just over $1,400,594, and a bond included $1 million for this project. We're estimating that alternate to be about $15,000 square dollars. And then schedule-wise, we're here tonight presenting you design development. We are proceeding with construction documents as we go in, investigating, getting to 90% review today. We plan on releasing the drawings next week, so they would bid in January of next year, and we'll be back to you in February for approval of the numbers. We show construction starting March 1st, continuing to July 15th. Some of those offices that we're building with a systems partition that is more considered furniture, so that could accelerate the process substantially. So we'll get that done first so that we can relocate the store and the custodial closet and then take over and do the science lab. And then hopefully we'll be complete by July 15th. We're also working with Shelling and purchasing, and she's already looking at furniture needs for the space. With that, I'd be happy to answer any questions that you may have.
Any questions for Irene?
Yes.
Mr. Dilks?
Irene, how big is that science area?
That science lab is just under 1,500 square feet.
Anyone else? Mr. Tolbert?
I really appreciate the front door and that look of that with the glass separating it off. Are you going to have like a color scheme in there that's going to be unique for that?
Yes, we were talking today about when we met earlier about creating a color scheme for that area that's specific. It will carry a little bit, and I think this is up for approval here tonight. Talk a little bit about the same colors that are in the logo, so that it could be would be branded for that whole area.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Other questions? Thank you very much.
Okay.